This series of videos will cover the entire course of training material and should be watched as many times as needed so that you understand all aspects of the lessons. This lesson will be covering traffic rules and regulations. The lesson will be broken up into the purpose of road rules and regulations. What do they do and why do we need them? Road signs. The various signs and symbols you'll interact with and what they mean. Road marking. Types of lines, lanes and other markings. Buses and taxi lanes. How to collaborate with public transport. Traffic controls at intersections. Giving way to pedestrians. When and when not to turn. Roundabouts. The correct way to approach and exit traffic circles. Changing lanes and overtaking. Prohibition in parking. The appropriate places to stop your car. And speed limits. When are you going too fast? And how do you know? The human brain has developed an amazing ability to recognize symbols and signs. This ability has allowed us to create complex systems and even languages using simple imagery. Whilst learning to drive, you will come across many different road signs of different shapes and colors. Regardless of the look of a road sign, it will always be conveying information related to one of three categories. Road signs have three main purposes. Regulation or road law. These signs express what the legal parameters are on the road, the speed limit, turning rules, and so on. Warning. These signs make drivers aware of any hazards that might be involved whilst driving on the road. Guide. These signs give information on the area and directions of the road, which area you're in, where the road is leading, etc. Regulatory signs are made to regulate the roads and control how drivers and pedestrians use them. When you see these signs, you must stop and take notice of the traffic around you. When the road or intersection is clear, you can continue driving. The next most recognizable sign is the yield sign. This sign is an upside-down white triangle with a red frame. When you see this sign, you must slow down and check the traffic. If the road is clear, you can drive without stopping. If not, you must stop and wait. Like the stop sign, the yield sign is universal and recognized all over the world. Yield signs may be accompanied by a secondary sign depicting what group of road user has right of way. A sign with someone walking under the yield sign will mean that pedestrians have right of way. A sign with a bicycle will mean yield for bike riders. When you see this sign, you cannot proceed past it. It is to signify that a road is off limits, or entering the road from that direction is not allowed. A blue arrow pointing forward means you can only drive straight ahead. An arrow turning left or right indicates that the way of the road turns in that direction, and you must follow. Likewise, an arrow pointing directly left or right means that you can only turn in that direction. A sign with two arrows pointing in opposite directions signals to pass on either side of an island or object in the road. A sign with three arrows moving in a circular motion shows that there is a roundabout ahead. Speed limit signs are also included in this section. There are two types of speed-related signs. Blue speed signs indicate the minimum allowed speed on a particular road. You cannot drive below this speed. A white sign with a red border indicates the maximum speed allowed. Driving over this limit is illegal. The next type of sign is the prohibitory signs. These signs inform drivers of what actions they cannot take. They are usually white, circular signs with red borders. Disobeying these signs is punishable by fine or point deduction. Speed limit signs. You cannot drive faster than the number displayed on these signs. No turn sign. Turning in the shown direction is not allowed when this sign is present. No U-turn sign. This indicates that U-turning is restricted. No goods vehicles allowed. No pedestrians. No horn. You cannot hoot while driving past this sign. Height limit. Cars taller than the shown value cannot proceed. Width limit. This indicates that the road is narrow and caution should be used. Weight restriction. Any vehicle weighing more than the indicated amount cannot drive on these roads.
Click on the Next button to continue.